Hi my lovelies, it's Alexi, and today I'm back at you with a new video. And obviously, as every time, you know, it's Sunday. Sunday is my video day. So what I wanted to introduce you today is a very basic topic about how to keep a good diet when you're after 30-year-old. So as I've said many times, I'm 33, so there's a lot of things that have changed since I was in my 20s. It's not new to you, or at least I have explained it on a few occasions, that I've been overweight since I'm 6-year-old, and I probably have tried all the diets possible since I was a kid. Probably the first one I was around 9 years old. So I think diets have no kind of mystery to me anymore. But however, I'm still overweight, so clearly it does mean that sometimes it doesn't work on everyone. But what I wanted to explain today is basically that I've yo-yoed for so many years, and I went from probably like a size 10 to a size 18, 20, where I am now, and I never really stopped changing all over the years, and that's a bit unfortunate. But lots of it was also because I was taking the wrong diet for myself, and that has started by me losing like sometimes 15-20 kilos and then piling up back on 30. And after a long time I decided to stop dieting, not because obviously I don't have weight to lose, because we all know I do have some, but however, just because I was noticing how much I was hurting my body also by changing weight like this and fluctuating by a lot of different reasons, and also by many kilos of difference. And because of this, I just decided to keep a good lifestyle and see how my body will do. So far I have lost weight a little bit here and there, but I have also stagnated for the past almost 5 years. And I think that was very important, because before that I was a lot taking on like 15 kilos a year. So when you're a child, that's okay because you're still growing up, but the day you stop, it's a kind of a problem. So today I would like to talk to you as a 33-year-old, because what I noticed since I stopped doing like all those teenager activities, since the day I became like a woman, kind of, that I went into my adult life, that I had to go to work every day, and I did change my lifestyle. I actually noticed also that by passing 30, my weight was changing definitely a lot. And why did it change? Because I couldn't lose it as easily as I used to when I was a teenager. As I say, I did fluctuate for quite a lot, like 15-20 kilos at a time, and this was most probably due by the fact that I was really young. And you know, we always tell those young girls, oh, but that's okay, you're young, you will lose weight easily. And actually, it's pretty true. At the time you can, but now since I've passed 30, I noticed how difficult it was. So there's a few stuff here and there that I'm trying to do, at least to keep not putting on weight, because it's very difficult to on the top of it put on weight now after 30, because I know how dramatic it will be for me to lose them. And I'm gonna give you a few examples. So what I advise now is actually to change your breakfast. Keep a lot of protein, eat a lot of eggs, for example, avocados, nuts, yogurt with nuts, for example, if you can, stuff like this. But try to avoid all the good old breakfasts, fried stuff, pastries, all the good things that, especially me as a French person, I love in particular, but that actually are not really good to digest. So try to focus on nuts, eggs, good fats, things like this. Peanut butter is actually pretty good, maybe on a toast or something like this. Rye bread, like brown bread, avoid all the white breads, etc. But take a good breakfast in the morning, which should be your main meal. I guess maybe all of you know that, but with the good fats in the morning. In the afternoon, or at least for lunch and for dinner, keep the meals pretty light. I think it's very important. Avoid big portion, especially at night, because we do not have, after 30, that easy way to always digest, especially overnight. So keep the meal pretty light, Then what else I would like to advise you is obviously to drink even more water than you were drinking when you were younger, because same thing, metabolism is not as fast anymore, so you need to drink as much as possible. Not that much during the meals, but probably before the meals, to be sure that also your belly is also having a part of water, and that you don't avoid like eating too much. But drink more water, cut on alcohol, because alcohol is one of the big factors that make people put on weight in particular. We always talk about that beer belly that men have, but it's the same for us, whether we don't drink beer or not. We kind of stock that extra fat from the alcohol, and that's not really good. So obviously you can go out with your friends and have a glass of wine here and there, but try to keep it to the limit, and I think it's the best I can give you as an opinion. After that, I will try to tell you to keep a good lifestyle, obviously, and to try to go to the gym as much as possible. At least 2-3 times a week, that would be good, and keep on cardio quite a lot. Cardio is very important to keep your shape in particular, but lifting also is pretty good. Try to lift a few when you're at the gym, but keep a good cardio level. Normally they kind of recommend about like 150 minutes a week, so a bit more than 2 hours. Try to keep that, even increase slightly more if you can. That would be the best idea. But to me, I keep doing my cardio. Actually, I do twice a week at the gym. If I can, I will do it at home too. I actually need to increase that, because you can do your cardio at home. That's a good thing. Take a video, put YouTube, have some like trainings that you can find online, and it makes things pretty easily. You can just buy like 2 small weights that you find like in any shop on Amazon, etc., and you make your cardio at home and your little lift. So that can help you, especially that if you have kids at home and you cannot go out all the time, etc. It's important to keep like a minimum of routine at home to balance your diet and keep some gym. I was talking about kids actually just a minute ago, and I do think that there's one extra advice that I can tell you is about being careful about not eating what your kids eat, because sometimes we're around the kids and we cook for them and they never want what adults want, so we give them like, oh, 1 piece of bread and Nutella here, extra carbs, more cheese and all these type of things, which are not good for us. So try to limit it and keep the cupboards for kids separated. I know at home we have like the special cupboard for our daughter, and I'm trying not to look at it because it's full of too many sweets, biscuits and stuff like this that I'm not supposed to eat. So I'm just going to take my own avocado and rice cakes and stuff like that. But try not to mix up. Kids do not obviously have the same metabolism as ours, as I say, especially after 30, so try to avoid taking their food. Another one will be milk. Actually, I noticed that since I stopped milk, or at least cow milk, I feel much better and way less like swollen, and my skin is better, and I feel, yes, overall I feel much better about myself. So there's a lot of different milks, especially nowadays. You have like thousands of different alternatives. So honestly, if you can stop cow milk, do it. The adult anyway is not supposed to eat that much cow milk. We're supposed to have the right level of calcium nowadays. So try to replace oat milk, sorry. Almonds, coconuts, everything. There's so many different options, honestly, nowadays, that you can have, that potentially you can do something else than just having the normal one that we used to have back in the days. It was different from our parents, but now we do have a lot of alternatives, so try to use them and that will be good. Obviously, if you are like me, it's hard to cut on cheese and yogurt, so I do still have some cheese at least and a few yogurts here and there, especially in the morning I'm having one, but during the rest of the day I don't drink milk at all. So otherwise I'm just having coconut, so up to you. Then let me see a bit, sorry, because I took quite some notes because I just wanted to be sure I didn't forget to tell you anything. I think actually I went through more or less everything I wanted to say, but the last one, which was a funny one, is actually to eat more spicy food. There's a lot of people that can't eat spicy. I don't know why, but anyway, it's a personal choice. Maybe because I'm married to a Caribbean person, I do see spices differently. I also come from south of Italy originally, so maybe we are more used to you put like pepper and chilies, etc. in our cooking, but I see it a lot with my husband also. He definitely put a lot of spices everywhere, but apparently spices are good for metabolism, so if you can and if you feel to, I would strongly advise you to put a bit of spice and a few chilies to spice it up a bit. But yes, so that's it for today. Actually, that was a short video. I just wanted really to remind you that there is always things to do, even if we are getting older, even if it's more difficult to lose and shed the pounds. But you have many alternatives, but sport, healthy eating, and lots of water should be your main ones. Light meals, obviously. The rest is accessory, and it's just a little extra to help you. But if you keep those good bases, there's no reason why you can't lose weight anymore. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you for your attention. As I remind you, don't forget to like, leave a comment, subscribe, go on my Instagram, curvylexi28, and also leave your comments. Okay, so I wish you a lovely Sunday night. Have a good day, and take care of yourself. And until next week, see you soon. Bye.